Cyber scams are fraudulent schemes carried out over the internet to deceive individuals or organizations and steal money, personal information, or other valuable assets. They can take various forms, such as phishing, when fraudsters send emails or messages that appear to be from legitimate sources, like banks or online services, to trick recipients into providing sensitive information, such as passwords or credit card numbers. Ransomware. This is when a type of malicious software that locks or encrypts a victim's files or system, making them inaccessible. The attacker then demands a ransom payment, usually in cryptocurrency, to unlock or restore access to the affected data. Identity theft. Scammers steal personal information, such as social security numbers or bank details, to commit fraud or open accounts in the victim's name. Tech support scams. Fraudsters pose as tech support representatives, often claiming there is a problem with the victim's computer and convincing them to grant remote access or pay for unnecessary services. Social engineering. Manipulating individuals into divulging confidential information by exploiting psychological tactics or impersonating trusted contacts. To protect yourself from cyber scams, it's crucial to be cautious with personal information, verify the legitimacy of requests or offers, and use strong security practices like updating passwords and using two-factor authentication. Stats and significance. The number of people affected by cyber scams annually is substantial and growing. Estimates suggest that millions of people worldwide fall victim to various types of cyber scams each year. For example, in the United States, the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, reported that in 2022 alone, people lost over $8.8 billion to fraud, with a significant portion being cyber scams. Globally, the number is even larger. The Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, and other international organizations frequently highlight that cybercrime affects billions of people, with millions of new victims annually. These figures reflect the vast scope of cyber scams and underscore the importance of staying vigilant and informed about online security. This is why cybersecurity is so important. Cybersecurity safeguards personal data, financial information, and intellectual property from theft, unauthorized access, and misuse. Crucial for individuals, businesses, and governments. People's privacy is one of the most important things they hold dear to themselves. Privacy allows individuals to think, communicate, and act without fear of undue surveillance or intrusion. This autonomy is essential for personal freedom and self-expression. By preventing unauthorized access to personal information and communications, individuals know their personal information and communications are protected, fostering trust in digital services, platforms, and technologies. This trust is essential for the adoption and continued use of online services and technologies. Robust cybersecurity ensures businesses and organizations that their operations remain uninterrupted and that their systems function smoothly without being compromised by malware, ransomware, or other attacks. Avoiding the costs associated with recovery and legal consequences, many industries are subject to regulations and standards for data protection and cybersecurity. It also builds trust with customers, clients, and partners. For businesses, this trust is necessary for maintaining a positive reputation and competitive edge. Cybersecurity is vital for protecting national infrastructure, including critical sectors like energy, transportation, and healthcare, from cyber espionage and attacks that could have severe consequences for national security. A secure digital environment encourages innovation and the adoption of new technologies by reducing the fear of cyber threats and fostering a safe space for digital advancements.
Have you or someone you knew ever been a victim of a cybercrime?
I have not been a victim of a cybercrime, but my father had his identity stolen whenever I was a kid.
And how did that affect his life?
He became really paranoid. There were a lot of long phone calls at the bank. He met up with lawyers. He actually put his picture on his credit card with a note that said, like, come and ask me for my ID
Wow.
before using. So every time we went to restaurants, they would have to come back and check his ID, and he just didn't want to purchase anything online. He just kind of stayed really paranoid.
And then what does a world of no cybercrime look like to you?
A world with no cybercrime, just where people can feel comfortable using the internet, not have to be paranoid, making purchases, or just trying to buy things online, or just feel comfortable knowing that their data isn't being used for the wrong reasons or stolen.
Exactly. True.